tomato, onion.
How much for a bag of onion?
$5
Nobody now buy
small
that.
town. In St. Anne, Jamaica, called Brownstown, lived Keisha. A poor but very helpful girl sat at her desk in Brownstown High School, staring at the same lunch she'd had every day this week, rice and cabbage. Her family didn't have much, but her mother always made sure she had something to eat. Still, it was hard to be proud of that when the other kids around her had fried chicken, patties and snacks from the school tuck shop. Every day it was the same. The looks, the whispers, and worst of all, Shanice. She led the pack of girls who teased her relentlessly.
But watcha, look what eat cabbage and rice again. Keisha, you ever eat anything else? I say people have none money and poor. Might be next time I can afford some salt to put on it.
A table of girls burst out laughing, pointing at Keisha as if she was a joke. Keisha clenched her jaw, feeling the burn of shame and anger rise in her chest. She kept her eyes down, trying to ignore them, but today it was harder. She was tired of the teasing and tired of being the target. As the lunchtime crowd grew louder, Shanice continued, her voice sharp and cruel.
You know what? We first start call it cabbage and rice. That's all you'll ever do. You eat cabbage till I smell like it. Might as well you go be a farmer and start sell cabbage.
She couldn't take it anymore. Her heart pounded, and without thinking, she stood up, knocking her chair back.
If you're a real bad girl, say that again. Dry-edged Shanice. You think my afraid they are done?
Everybody went silent. A circle formed around them as the kids watched with anticipation.
You love going like you're bad. Say that again.
Who bought some cabbage and rice? Why you don't like the name? Well, that me go call it till I buy different lunch.
The words stung, but Keisha wasn't backing down this time. She lunged forward, pushing Shanice back. The fight started quickly, both girls grabbing and pulling at each other, neither backing down as the crowd cheered them on. For a moment, Keisha thought she might actually lose.
Mash her up, Keisha. Sure, say
Yeah, bro.
One in your class, little boy, you're too enough.
But something inside her refused to quit. She pushed harder. The adrenaline fueled. After what felt like an eternity, the teachers rushed in, pulling them apart. Both girls were sent to the principal's office, but the damage had already been done. Later that night, Keisha sat with her mother, exhausted and bruised from the fight. She felt defeated, but her mother's words always brought comfort.
Me know life hard, but you're strong, Keisha. Don't let nobody make you feel bad just cause you don't have certain things. From you have life, anything is possible. Just pray to God about it, and He will lead you in the right place. Just trust and believe.
That days passed and the bullying didn't stop, but Keisha was more determined than ever to push through. Then, one evening everything changed. Her mother came home with the biggest smile Keisha had ever seen. She held up a lottery ticket, waving it in the air.
Keisha, we win! We win the lotto! Look how God works!
Keisha's mouth dropped open in disbelief. Her mother hugged her tightly, tears of joy in her eyes. Their lives were about to change. In a matter of weeks, Keisha's family moved into a new house.
Thank God, thank God. Yeah. What can go so? First me see this. Outta everybody.
She got new clothes, new shoes, and lunch was no longer just rice and cabbage. The same kids who had once teased her now wanted to be her friend.
See that done.
But Keisha remembered their cruelty. One afternoon, while heading to class, she saw Shanice sitting alone under a tree, looking miserable. Rumours had spread that Shanice's family had fallen on hard times. Her father had lost his job, and now she was the one struggling. Keisha could have ignored her, could have walked by with a sense of satisfaction, but something inside her wouldn't let her. She remembered how it felt to be mocked, to be alone. Without a word, she walked over and sat down next to Shanice. Shanice looked up, surprised and embarrassed.
Come over here, Sofa. Fi do me, what me do you?
No man, me see you sit down by yourself under a tree. I check me con check on you to see if you're alright.
Shanice's eyes filled with tears. She couldn't believe it. After everything she'd done to Keisha, this was the last thing she expected.
Sorry Keisha. Sorry for the way I treat you. I just never know how I feel. My father lost his job. It's like the worst thing ever. It's like everything just dip on pause. I beg taxi fare. Me not even have lunch money.
Life hard, but you will be alright. Like a wise one who trusts in God once said, from your have life, anything is possible. Just pray to God about it, and He will lead you in the right place.
The fight was so unnecessary and uncalled for. I apologize for pulling you out of your car.
And everybody can use a little help sometime. Nothing is wrong with that. Me will buy a lunch. I know cabbage and rice.
Right now, anything we eat.
A patty and a box juice sound good?
Yes, God bless you, girl. You have a good heart.
From that day on, things changed. Keisha didn't just win the lottery, she won something more important. She showed everyone, including Shanice, that kindness is more powerful than cruelty.
Make sure you like the video.